Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Town of Salem gameplay video. I am recording this in post-commentary because I'm a nub. You already know I'm a nub, guys, and I forgot to hit the record audio button when I was recording this. But it's such a good game, I was like, I need to bring it to you anyway. This one's really fun. Ladies and gentlemen, stay until the end. This is a crazy one. This is the sponsor roll list. If you haven't seen this one yet, it's one of my favorite new ones. It was made up by our sponsors, our Patreon donators, our Twitch subs. They all came together. A group of them came together, created this. They named it, and it's been wonderful and beautiful and fantastical, and I think it's a really good roll list. That's not the point, though. The point is I'm a nub, and I'm GA. Dido.Lucen. I wish I had recorded this one live and didn't mess up because I was laughing my patootie off all game because we decided to do a Deodat Lawson name theme. And because Deodat is always evil, but it's become a meme now among the sponsors and Patreon supporters that basically, yeah, Deodat's always evil. So we decided to name ourselves everything something to do with Deodat Lawson. Alright, so there's somebody killed by Veteran Night 1. So long as it's an even roll, I really don't know actually. I have my target. I didn't protect him last night. It's Deodorant Lawson is my target. He's the one I want to keep alive. I don't know if he's good boy or bad boy. So I really don't care at this point that Investigator died to the Veteran. I mean, it does kind of give us a little bit of a hint of who Veteran might be. So we can kind of do some avoidance and stuff right there. But their will, I think I check it later on, is not, yeah, anyway. We'll get to that later on. And also, there's another person dead. Trapper down. Alright, well, this is not so good if my partner is Town. But I don't know. And then immediately, Guardian Angel has protected Dio Bad. I didn't protect Dio Bad. That's not even my target. What does this mean? It means that the Any is GA. So there's two GAs here. Deodat Larson says, I'm neutral evil, X. All evils claim to me, and we find the town to murder them. You can hang me later. That's an interesting claim right there as well. Leodat Dawson claims psychic and has some results for us to kind of push off of or with right off the bat. So, right now, I'm not really quite sure what it is I'm supposed to be doing here. GA, I love GA. I'm so glad I have GA as a confirmed role in here, and the Any is very interesting. If I get pulled out today, though, I might be in trouble because I have to claim GA, but I haven't protected, and there's already a GA out there. So I know I'm the Any role, and I feel like I need to prove that fairly soon here, but I don't want to do anything quite yet because I don't even know who my guy is, right? So there's a little bit of whispering going on right now, and I don't want to be too much into that now. Dio Bad and Deodatara, which is number 13, and Dio Bad are whispering to each other. That makes me think that Dio Bad is the target of that GA. So I think I know who the other GA is, and I think I know who their target is. I am gonna protect I'm gonna watch over Deodorant tonight because I want to be confirmed as GA if I need to, in case I get targeted early on. I want to be able to confirm myself. So I don't know what my target is though. I don't know what their alignment is. All I know is that I want to make sure that I don't get lynched for people thinking that I am lying about being a GA. And we'll see if this works out for us or not. We're gonna prove that Any is GA pretty soon here. Now, I have a quick question for you guys down in the comments section, alright? And this is actually something that I'm really curious about. It's something that I ask a lot of people when I'm live streaming, but not so much, I don't think ever, maybe even, in a video. Please, if you feel so inclined, if you want to help me out, let me know where you found me, this channel, down below in the comments section. Did you search it? Was it a suggested video off of one of your favorite YouTubers? Who was that? Where'd you find me? I'm always so curious about this. I know we had a lot of new people join in the community in the last couple days. Deobad killed here. Deobad was now the other GA's target, and they're dead. That means the other GA, whom I believe, pretty sure, is number 13, Deodatara, and that Law Duden, the vet, dead. Now I was like, who did they visit? Dio number 1. Okay, pirate. Oh, I see. So they lied. Pirate lied. They weren't the Veteran. Dio number 1. Now at this time, I wasn't sure what they meant by Dio number 1. I didn't see Dio number 1 in the role list, right? It becomes a little bit obvious later on that my target, Deodorant, is actually the Veteran. They're Dio number 1 because they're the first Dio on the list. You get it? Any is GA says Lawson Deodat, and I whisper not to my target first, but to Dio de Terra. Now, why am I doing this? Because I'm actually trying to make a long-term play here. I want to make sure that Dio de Terra and I know that each other is GA. I want us to be buddies. I want us to be friends. I'm trying right now, real early, to buy a Dio de Terra so I can have a survivor voting with us against whomever it is against my target, number 1 here. So I do then whisper, because there's lots of whispering going on. I feel safe enough right now to whisper my target and hopefully not make them a target. So, got you, boo, is what I say to Deodorant, and Deodorant says aye. So there you go. Leodat Dawson now pushed up here. Says I'm psychic. Now you might be. You could be. But, and I really don't know where this vote is coming from. Right now, I'm really just looking to see, is my person voting with or against them? That's really all I care about right now, is my person voting with or against. Do-Dot, that's me. I'm on that list for potentially good. And Dio Larson. Alright, Exodus. I rollback them night 1, says Leo Stat. He claimed neutral Coven to me. Says Dio Larson. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but I'm like, alright, cool. Roadblock night 1. Obviously, you're lying about being psychic then, right? Definitely lying about being psychic. And I guilty this one. And everybody guilty this one. We're all like, this guy's obviously evil. He goes, okay, thanks. Jester win. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a pretty darn good Jester win right there. I gotta be honest with you. Claim psychic, having been roadblocked night 1. Basically making sure that they were going to get themselves lynched at some point. Well played, I gotta say. Well played indeed. So I say Leodat, please know me. I is fun roll. I know I'm making myself potentially a target here by saying that I have a fun roll, but I'm also hoping that I don't get killed by the Jester, because I really do want to live right now. It'd be very nice for me to live at least a little bit longer. So there's my target getting a rip sign on them. Now I can't be sure if this means that that they're gonna be targeting my target or if they're just baiting something out. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save my protection right now. I want to save it for as long as I can. Now at this point, you and I know, because in hindsight it's super obvious that my target is a veteran. But at this point, I still don't actually know. I still don't know what my target is. Investigator had him as Dio.1, and there's nobody whose name, or Dio number 1, and there's nobody whose name is Dio number 1, so I'm still a bit confused as to who the veteran is. I'm a nub, guys, we know this, but in hindsight, it's very obvious. Feel free to yell at me when I'm a nub, by the way. You know, hindsight's always gonna get me though, because at the time I'm recording, I'm paying attention to what I'm saying as well as to what's going on, and trying to say certain things, make sure that I get updates out and there. Anyway, the point is this. The point is, I missed it. Leosad Dawdon killed by the Jester. Consort down. I like the Consort down. By the way, the Consort was one who roadblocked the Jester, and so they voted guilty on them, not knowing, I'm assuming, not knowing that they were in fact the Jester, thinking that they were probably actually Coven. There you go. And Dio Lawson, the Crusader, is down as well, killed by Mafia. So what do we have here? We have 3 dead town out of 5 possible town. We already know that the Eni is a GA, so it's getting really close. Diodet Larson says, I was baiting. Diodet Lasso, and here I am checking the investigator wheel again, trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And who is number 1 again, says Deodorant. That's my guy. That's my guy, and he smiles. And it's starting to dawn on me what's going on here. I'm like, oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Now, Deodat Larson says, I'm Arso. And this is bold, I think. Now, I'm double checking right now, because I need to have stuff known. But Deodat Larson admits to being Arso and says that I doused the Jester. Deodat Lawson, my guy, says town. Okay, so now I think he's veteran. Now, I could have played this better from this point on. Now I'm pretty sure he's veteran. I could have played this better, even the live me. But we're gonna keep going here because it's not over yet. This game is not over yet, guys. Goodness, it gets exciting. Dudette Larson, pushed up on now, is arsonist. Now, there's something about being arsonist here. They said, I can't kill tonight. Okay. Because they're claiming that they doused all these people that are dead. Now, it's quite possible that they have. It's quite possible that they've doused all the dead people, and there's not a kill they could potentially make tonight, but they could be lying. And it could be me who's doused. Or it could be my target who's doused. And I don't feel like taking the risk right now of letting the arsonist live. So we still have a Coven, we still have a Mafia, then we have 2 town left, one of which is my partner, and then the survivor, who is number 13. Now, Deodorant Lawson, my partner, whispers to say who is the survivor. Diobai says that it's me, and Deodatera now says that I am survivor. I was GA, my target died. Shoot 11, which is correct. 11 is impossible. Impossible be there. You're with me in 1 now, I say to Deodatera. We can all win. So, I've already claimed that GA is, that I'm GA to Deodatera. My partner knows that I'm the GA, that he's my target, and that I've got his back. And now I'm trying to buy 13. I'm trying to buy the other survivor. I'm not even telling them what 1 is. I'm just telling them that, you know, they're with me because we're friends, right? Right, Deodatera? Aren't we the bestest of buddies? And I'm hoping it works out for me right now. I'm thinking about it. Do I protect? No. Hopefully I don't die, and hopefully the protection's not necessary, because there is an alternative, though. If my partner dies, I can still win with Deodatera and the evils. My goal, really, I don't want to die. I also don't want my target to die. But I'm okay with playing a little bit less protection-y right now to try to get, because even if he does die, I've got to win. The key is, I don't want to die and have him die as well. That's what I have to avoid, and I didn't think that I was a target that night. So, Deodat Lasso, the vigilante, is down. Says shooting 11 because quiet, and indeed, they are dead and they are the vigilante. Vigilante is now the other random town. There's 1 more random town left, and it is my buddy, the veteran. 11, clearly been shot here, looking very much like a godfather. Vested, says Dio by Lynchson. I love the names, though. I love the names. Ladies and gentlemen, I really want to take a second. Now, at this point, Deodatera, so before I get into that, Deodatera asked me what is 1, and I have to buy them. I have to be honest here. I can't lie about it. I said my buddy in town. And I don't know what my next play is necessarily. Dio by Lynchon claims PB. Now PB is possible. Now Deodad Astrology says there's no room. There's no room apparently for Plague Bearer. Now there is, because Neutral Chaos is there, but Deodad Astrology doesn't know that. I don't know what they're playing at, but they're willing to vote against them. But they're also saying that they are not they're not in trouble, you know. And now Dio by Lynch says you need to get GF or random Coven, and they're not wrong. Dio by claims that they're Pestilent, Plague Bearer. There is definitely a chance that they are Plague Bearer, and I say this. I say, well, inno this, yes. We need to inno this, and Dito Astrology says we need GF and RC with Necro. There is no PB. Inno for now. Push 4 maybe? Yeah, I'm okay with pushing 4. I'm okay with pushing 5. Either one of those is okay. Lawson Deodat and Deodat Astrology both vote guilty. These are both the people that I think are Coven and Mafia now. Lawson Deodat claims Trapper. You're not Trapper. So I'm glad that we innoed off. I'm glad that I innoed, the survivor who was GA innoed, and now we're in a pretty decent spot here. Real quick though, I wanted to mention that this game mode is made by our sponsors. It's made by my Twitch subs. I am on Twitch again, by the way, just not TOS, and a lot of Dead by Daylight stuff like that. Anyway, if you want to help out the channel, please considering. Don't work with that fool, says Deodatera, and I'm not gonna work with them. I'm gonna work with one, of course. So please do consider supporting on Patreon or sponsoring, becoming a channel member if you feel like helping out the channel. I would appreciate that. You do get in some extra pretty cool games in a special area of the Discord, etc., etc. I gotta plug it, guys. YouTube ad revenue is not peachy keen right now. Thank you guys for allowing me to do this as my job. I really appreciate that. So now I'm still trying to buy 13 here. Now, Lawson Duda says 11 is immune. They are pest. We know that. Plague Bearer, yes. And Dudat Astrology says 1 is the only townie. Yes, this is true. Necromancer down is good. I mean, they had the Necron, so they would have been able to attack regardless. But they wouldn't have died to a veteran if my veteran buddy would have alerted. So at this point, I gotta make up my mind, right? My last words from Dio de Terra were, please help us. Help my number 1 guy win. Let us win together. It'll be wonderful. And I have to decide, am I protecting tonight or not? The key is this. If he dies, I can still potentially win. It's most likely that I'm gonna die tonight. I figure though, in the off chance he is attacked, it'll be best to protect him tonight. Because if I do protect him tonight and I'm not attacked, we will win right then and there. But unfortunately, I am attacked. And this means that now it's up to Deodorant and my buddy and either Random Coven or Plague Bearer. This is not good for me. In hindsight, of course, I should have kept the save, right? Because I was the one attacked, not him. It was only a valuable save if he was attacked. But if he was attacked, I thought that our chance of winning was 100%. 100%. So the good news is that he can't be pushed up today no matter what. He cannot be pushed up because he's protected by the GA, that's me, today. There's no chance of him being pushed up, which means that either no one gets pushed up or one of the evils get pushed up. So, now, Deodorant says, okay, who's GF? Now, we already know who GF is, but Deodat Astrology is smart here and is pushing and saying that 11 is GF because he knows that right now, killing the PB is not our thought process. Now, Deodat says there's no room for PB. Look at the roll list. I'm like, well, yeah, dude, there is room for PB. Deodat is Mafia, and they think that they got this easy win because the other guy's claiming something that should be lynchable, but it's not lynchable because they are the PB, and 5, you are GF. So here we've got Deobai and Deodatera, the survivor I'm trying to buy out, are both now pushing against number 5. And I want number 5, of course, to be lynched because it's still PB. It is not Pestilence, it's still PB. Somehow, maybe because it was a low visit kind of town, we've not had PB turn into Pestilence yet. So we're in an okay spot. If we kill this guy right here, the GF, it becomes town versus PB versus survivor at the last day. And maybe GA survivor buddy of mine, whom I worked so hard to build favor with, this whole game I was trying to build favor with our buddy. Maybe now we can get a win with their help. So, no, I'd rather let Pest win since Deodorant. Now, Deodorant kind of seems like they're giving up. They're the veteran, but they're a veteran. So that means that they might have themselves an alert, right? And they can kill Pest with an alert. So, well, not Pest, but Plague Bearer, they can kill with an alert. So, Deodorant has a chance of winning this tonight as veteran with a vet alert. If they do not win it tonight, we have a chance of lynching the Pestilence, the PB, or the Pestilence at that point. Who knows what happens tonight, tomorrow. That being said, Dio by Lynchin is whispering to Dio de Tara, trying to buy off Dio de Tara now, saying, won't you let me win with you? I am Pestilence. Pestilence is a challenge. We should win. Still have alerts though, says Deodorant. And perhaps you do, but it doesn't matter if you have alerts if you are already infected. If you're already infected, then it matters not. And we'll find out tonight whether or not he's already infected, primarily. Now, it's very possible Deodorant does not alert tonight, though. It depends on how many alerts he has. And, now I'm dead. I've used both my protections. I don't know why the bar is still there. I wish I had more. I wish I had protection left. Says yes. I wouldn't use it tonight, though, because there's no reason to use it tonight. There's no Pestilence. It's only a Plague Bearer. But if Deodorant was already infected, we should know tonight, because obviously the next person to be infected would have been the survivor. Now, Pestilence is not here tonight, which means that unless... Now, I don't know if the alert was had or not yet yesterday, but there was no infection put on my target, number 1, Deodorant, the veteran, before now. Could there be now? Could be. Maybe not. Now, here we go. Deodorant says, siding with PB survivor? Ladies and gentlemen, in the comment, what do you think? Is Deodatera gonna give the win to the challenging to win as Pestilence role, or are they gonna give it to their fellow GA? My only chance of winning is if one stays alive. I do not have a chance of winning if they lynch one today. I am not a survivor, but Deodatera wins no matter who they lynch today. So, Deobai is trying to say, and is reasonably saying so, that a PB win is pretty challenging. It wouldn't be a PB only win, it'd be PB and survivor, but still, a PB win is challenging, and offers to buy Deodatera pizza. So, let's see. There's a vote on either one of them. Deodorant Lawson, my buddy, says, I'll kiss you. And the vote goes down on 11, the Plague Bear. This does not mean that it's over, though, but it looks pretty likely. It looks like, if you guessed in the comments section that the win was going to be given to me and my buddy, it looks likely right now. Now, they could, of course, inno this off. Deodatera could inno it off, or I guess one could throw and inno it off, and then it goes into the next night actions, which we still wouldn't know what quite happens. But if you look at the amount of time left on this video, you probably know what's going on here. And that is that it's going to be... Deodatera says this, I have to do it for Daddy Skimu. He asked nicely, and he asked first, which is true. I started talking to Deodatera the moment I knew that they were the survivor. I was like, ba-ba-bam! You are going to be my buddy, and I want you on my team. And it was... I thought, you know what, the truth is this, if my partner dies, if my target dies beforehand, at least I'll have the survivor, the other survivor to back me up, and we can swing a vote either way very easily. We have a lot of power if we're both survivor. We can both say, if you kill one of us, we won't let your team win, we'll vote against you. And that would have been very powerful, like a voting block. It's like a mayor sort of, you know, at the end there. Ladies and gentlemen, the lynch goes through on Plague Bear, and that was a very fun game, I think. That's why I wanted to make sure that I recorded this in post. I know I'm a nub, I didn't record it in time. I'm a goofball, you know, but it happens. It's a hard game mode to win as, but a very fun game mode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Come join us being a sponsor. Join us in the Patreon if you want. I'll see you guys next time. Much love. Peace out.